Hello everyone, Nashia Johnson here with HD Christian Family Counseling, here to talk to you today about some practical and simple tips to help you deal and manage with stress and burnout. Okay, now previously we talked about stress, and I want to remind you that everyday stress is normal. Stress is what helps us get from point A to point B. The type of stress we're talking about dealing with is when it starts to become overwhelming, when we're starting to get headaches, stomach aches, muscle spasms, digestive problems, nausea, irritability, crankiness, quick temper, episodes of crying. That's the type of stress that we're talking about dealing with. Now, whether you're on the lower end of that scale or you're at the higher end and you've already ended up in the ER with a panic attack, these tips are perfectly helpful for anybody on any level, okay? They're simple, they're realistic, and they're easy, okay? Well, maybe not easy to some of you, but for most people, they're easy, okay? So what we're going to focus on today, 2 words, say it with me, people: self-care. Self-care is the easiest, most practical way that you can begin to get stress and burnout under control. Now, I know for some of you, you're busy all day, you're running all day, you never stop, you never slow down. There's always some new thing to do, some new thing to handle, some new crisis to focus on. But self-care, I have to remind you, self-care is not selfish. It is self-preservation. It preserves your sanity. It preserves your peace of mind. It preserves your family, your marriage, your job. Okay? Taking care of yourself ensures that you will not end up on an episode of Snapped or the nightly news because that one person got on your last nerve and you just lost it. Okay? I don't want to see you end up on Snapped. I don't want you on Lifetime TV. Nobody ever ends up in a good story on Lifetime TV. Okay? So let's begin to work on some things so we can make sure that does not happen to you. Okay? Now, it's really simple, but it's also a little complicated. Because if you're busy like me and you got kids and you got a job and you got things that you have to do, it can be really easy to overlook yourself, especially when you always want to make sure that your kids have what they need, your spouse has what they need, your job needs that last project done before you get out of there at the end of the day. Something always needs to be done. It's simple, but it's complicated because how do I find time for myself? Now, here's the deal. I know it's difficult to say, I'm going to put something else aside, put someone else aside so that I can take care of myself. But it's absolutely necessary, okay? Nobody ever says that it's selfish to stop and put gas in your car. Nobody says that it's selfish to get an oil change, to get your tires rotated or replaced, to get your car detailed, to go to the car wash, to make sure that the transmission fluid is filled. These are things that we regularly stop to do because we know if we don't, eventually this thing that we depend on is going to break down, it's going to stop working, and we're going to have to get it repaired anyway. That's your body, your mind, your spirit when it comes to stress and burnout. Either you take the time in advance to keep up on regular maintenance for yourself, or you're going to find yourself breaking down emotionally, physically, and spiritually in all the ways in which we described before: headaches, stomach aches, nausea. So either you can take the time in the beginning and do it in a positive way, or you can take the time at the end at the doctor's office, okay, when you get so sick that you can't even go to work, and it doesn't matter what the kids are doing because you don't have the energy to do it anyway. So it's necessary, it's mandatory, it's not selfish, it's vital, it's important, it's what we need in order to be our best selves. And everybody deserves the best of you, including yourself, okay? Everybody wants to see you smiling and joyful and happy all the time. This does not mean doing things that just throws the cares and concerns of other people away. This is about genuinely stopping and taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually so that you can give the world the best parts of you, which is what we all want to do anyway, okay? We're going to focus on 3 areas of self-care today, all right? Physical self-care, emotional self-care, and spiritual self-care. All right, so area number 1, physical self-care. This is so simple, it's so easy. Take a walk a little stroll. Make sure you're by yourself. It doesn't count as self-care if you got the kids with you, okay? That's just another task. Take a walk by yourself. Enjoy nature. Be present. No phone unless for emergencies. Put it away. Put it in your pocket. Allow yourself to just chill out and relax. Eat regularly. All right? Make sure that when you're getting the kids something to eat, that you get yourself something to eat. That sometimes also includes a piece of fruit or a vegetable, because face it, our bodies need fruit and vegetables more than they need McDonald's. All right? And I'm sorry to say, all you Starbucks lovers out there, coffee is not water. Okay? You cannot substitute water for coffee. So I'm going to need you to stop 1 cup a day and add some water to it, okay? Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. It'll be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Another option for physical self-care includes take a bath. These are not just for babies, people. They're not just for your kids. Have you noticed how much fun your kids have in the bath? I know it's stressful time for you getting them in and out, but when it comes for you, sitting down in a relaxing hot bath with bubbles and music playing can be the most refreshing thing that you've ever done to your body. It relaxes your muscles. It aids in helping those digestive problems get under control. So I want you to grab your rubber ducky. I want you to grab your bubbles. I want you to get in that tub and I want you to relax, okay? At least once a month, do something like take a class for yoga, all right? Stretch. Get a massage, take a nap, go to bed on time, get your hair done, all right? I'm not talking about people who get your hair done as a normal, regular, let me go in, run, get this done and get out. That's just another task. I'm talking about sit, put your phone down, don't call anybody, get off Facebook, and just disconnect. Physically, it will rest your mind, it will rest your body. You will feel so much better. Okay? Area number 2, emotional self-care. This is the most done, ignored area of self-care, but it's also the most vital. Our emotions guide our behavior, how we communicate, how we engage other people. Taking care of yourself emotionally is like the most important thing that you can do during your day. All right? It's as simple as stopping for a moment and taking a deep breath. Didn't that feel wonderful? I know it felt wonderful for me. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're holding our breath. Just stopping to breathe gets oxygen up to your brain. It allows you to think. It allows you to relax. It allows you to not snap on that person for getting on your last nerve, because now there's enough oxygen up there for you to think. It allows you to be able to concentrate. Stop a few minutes a day. Take 2 or 3 quick deep breaths for no reason whatsoever, okay? Listen to music. I'm not talking about heavy metal, hard rock, rap, hip hop, electronica, none of that stuff. I like that music. It's great fun. It's not relaxing. Your brain sees it as stressful. I'm talking about smooth jazz, classical, nature sounds, ocean waves. Sounds boring, but your brain sees that as something relaxing and calming, and it needs it in order to relax, to calm down, to feel good. So take a few minutes. It doesn't have to be all day. We're talking 2-3 minutes here, okay? Call somebody that you love for no reason. Don't talk about work. Don't talk about kids. Just, hey, how are you? Talk about silly, silly things, okay? Grab a book that has nothing to do with what you do for a living, that doesn't require you to think at all. Watch a TV show that's absolutely ridiculous. I find myself doing this all the time. The wonderful thing about Netflix is you can pull up all types of crap and watch it and let your mind just wander for 30 or 40 minutes. Do that. Let yourself go. Stop trying to hold on so tight, and then you won't find yourself burnt out and stressed out so much, okay? Spiritual self-care. When was the last time you prayed? Not about your kids, not about not choking out your boss. I'm talking about just talk to God about where you are and how you're feeling. When was the last time that you went to church? Just got in there, sat down during praise and worship, and let the Holy Spirit wash over you. It's time to do that. We need that. We need that rest. We need that relaxation. We need that peaceful time of prayer and reconnection with the center of our being and of our soul. Without that, we can find ourselves wandering all over the place trying to find peace, and you can't find it there. Take some time. Okay, there are all types of options out there for you. All right, if church isn't an option because of your work schedule, I want you to check out the Abide app. A-B as in boy, I-D-E. Wonderful app. Christian guided meditation and prayer. They guide you, they lead you, they show you how to do it. It's an amazing app. If you don't have a Bible that you can sit and focus on, try the YouVersion Bible app. Y-O-U version app. Wonderful app. Daily devotionals, times for you to spend with God, time for you to stop, self-reflect, and relax and find peace inside of your spirit. These are things that are so simple to do. I'm not asking you to begin to do all these things at once. I'm saying pick one or two things over the next week and just try them. Add a cup of water to your cup of coffee. Not in the coffee, but have an extra cup of water with your coffee. Okay? Grab a piece of fruit instead of a cookie. Take a little walk. Listen to some calming music. Take that bubble bath. Do a devotional 2 or 3 times a week where you stop and you talk to God and get some guidance about where you want to be going and whether or not you're on the right track of your life. It's not about the big changes. It's about the little changes. Self-care can get you back on track, get you out of the stress and burnout circle, into a place of peace where you feel like that you're living the best part of your life, where your family is happy, where you're happy, where even though things may be chaotic outside of your home, they can be calm and at peace inside of yourself. And that's what's most important. I hope you found these tips helpful. I hope you put something into practice this week. I look forward to speaking to you again. I pray blessings and joy into your life. And until next time, have a great week. Check out the website, HD Christian Family Counseling, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.